You're listening to The Idiot's Catalog.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Idiot's Catalog podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Leland Long.
What the fucking hell? I'm another one of your hosts, Charlie Dawson.
And we're joined this week by our guest, Mary Martin.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me, fellas.
Yeah, we were just talking about Coldplay, which is fun.
We were. It was fun. Y'all should have been there.
Coldplay, I barely know play. Why would I cold them?
Charlie.
Why the hell would I cold them?
That was fast. Wow.
Yeah.
Already, we've run the show
He starts off hot.
off the rails.
Start hot.
Real hot.
Is it too late to pull out of this podcast?
You can pull out at any time. We'll just finish off me and Charlie.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew.
Not
Ew.
like that.
Leland.
No, that's not gross. That's, honestly, that's wholesome. That's how families start. Well, actually, no. Opposite.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's how neglectful families start.
Okay.
Well, if you're pulling out, then you're not having the kid, so you can't neglect it. Or them. Sorry.
You
Yeah.
could.
Now I'm running the show off the trails. My bad.
Welcome to the
No
Idiot's
worries.
Catalog with our host, Mary Martin.
If you don't know, this is a inventions-based podcast, and we usually just jump straight into inventions. Mary, do you have any ideas you would like to share with us?
I do.
Please.
A lot of these, I'll be honest with you fellas, a lot of these are cum inspired,
Hey.
which is honestly probably, we were literally just talking about it. So how appropriate that we're swinging right into cum.
That's great. Just a tangent from that. I've been trying to challenge myself every week to come up with a either military or sex-based invention.
Yes.
Because I feel like killing and sex are so like people have been
One in
inventing
the
stuff
same, yeah.
for those for like centuries, and so it's like tough to think of something new for those things. It's like this is the most important two things in society. It's killing and fucking. So I love the idea of already got some cum-based inventions.
I don't necessarily have any war-based inventions
That's
in
fine.
here. However, one of them kind of does, nod its head in that direction. And,
Okay.
And you'll know it when I say it.
Okay.
Surely. So we just jumping right in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first thing I have is Cum Gum.
Cum Gum.
It's chewable cum.
Yeah.
Chewable cum.
Cum you can chew.
I
For
would like that
those-
because I like to chew cum.
Yeah.
But I can't. There's
But
no way
it's so
for me to-
gloppy.
It's
Yeah.
so
It's
gloppy.
so gloppy.
I would say it's even gloopy at times.
Yeah, and it's very runny. There's the viscosity.
You end up
Yes.
swallowing it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just
And
gone.
exactly. And with Cum Gum, this is gum that has like the bearable taste of cum,
Yeah.
but with like all the longevity of gum, so
yeah.
you don't need
Now in
to swallow anymore.
Cum Gum. Now in regular and pineapple flavors.
I have to give minor credit to my partner Rome, who came up with.
Your partner's name is Rome?
Yes.
What the hell?
I know, right?
That's so cool.
Yeah, you should.
Is he 6'8"?
5'11", very sensible. 5'11".
Okay.
Rome came up with Cum Gum. I came up with the idea of chewable cum, and we went from
Okay.
there. So
Nice.
I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my lover and cum haver.
Shout out to Rome.
Shout out to Rome.
Shout out to you, Romy.
The
I love
city
you.
and the lover.
Yeah.
Is it a city?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rome a city?
What's Rome?
Oh, Charlie, we need to look at a map after this for you, buddy.
Most of the podcast is me in the corner asking questions.
Yeah. I love this idea because one of the most annoying things with gum is that people will ask you, hey, can I borrow a piece of
Yeah.
gum? And you're like, yeah, let me take out my special pack.
Yeah.
And it's just gum flavored. And they'll never ask again.
Exactly. They'll be like, okay, and then they become a spitter.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
is this a real cum in the gum? Do you get real cum?
I think, well, yes.
Oh.
And here's the thing, why I think Cum Gum is such a good idea, because if you think about it, cum is everywhere.
Yeah.
Mm.
It
And
really
it can come into existence every single day. We have copious amounts and access to cum. We need to invest in cum now.
I would say we don't have enough access to cum. So that would be great to have this gum to get your fix.
Exactly.
Mary does a full 180. No, that's what I'm saying.
And that is good business. Realizing I'm like, oh, my investor thinks this, so I better go along with that.
Yeah, well, we are the investors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sharks.
Would it be different flavored? You know, everyone's load tastes a bit different.
Well, as Leland said, we'll definitely have to have a pineapple flavor for all the frat bros
And then there's
out
one
there.
that's just like Chaz. The box just says Chaz.
'Cause, honestly, if it's not pineapple flavored, the flavor of cum is Chaz.
Yeah.
That sounds so appropriate.
Unless it's like a Gary or a Doug.
We've all tasted cum, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
For sure.
Oh, I know you definitely have, Charlie. I don't even need to ask
Bisexual.
you. And yeah, exactly. And I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, just my
Leland.
own.
Yeah.
But, so I don't know what the different by person if it changes flavor, but
It definitely does.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
interesting.
It's funny, like I'm going, trying to like
Pulling
my
up-
brain going back to all
pulling
the cum
vials
I've
out of your
tasted.
pockets.
Yeah.
Like-
Hold on. All
Mary-
right. Trevor actually tastes a little funky.
Well, I know the amount of water you drink plays a part in
I never know what you're about to say, and it's so exciting, Charlie.
in the taste and density of your of one's cum.
So the gloppier, the more dehydrated you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then sometimes when I drink Gatorade, it comes out with electrolytes in it.
It comes out a frosty shade of blue.
Yeah, dude. My little guys are swimming like crazy. They're doing laps. They're doing a backstroke.
Oh yeah.
Can you blow bubbles with this gum?
Oh, that is the question, Leland.
Gross bubble.
I feel like when we first get Cum Gum off the market, like I feel like the bubbles we're going to be blowing are not going to be as robust as like regular bubble gum.
Yeah.
But I think once we get more
It's gonna be real
investors,
droopy bubbles.
yeah, real
God.
droopy bubbles, and then we'll have like a glopping issue, which is exactly the issue we're avoiding. We're trying to avoid with this Cum Gum. So I think if we just like pack it with like artificial preservatives and like bad chemicals,
Yeah.
then we could get some real robust bubbles to come from these loads.
Not only does it taste like cum, but it's also bad for you.
Yeah. Kind of like cum, depending on how you feel about cum.
I don't mind cum. I'm warming up to it. I don't mind it. I used to be really grossed out by it, but now I really don't mind it.
Okay.
I think, oh God, I have so many feelings about cum. Like, I love it. I do. I think it's hilarious.
It
hence
is.
why I brought it here today. The word cum is great. It looks funny sometimes, or depending on who it's on, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's on my dog, it looks wild. Ew, what the hell? Charlie, what the hell?
It's on the prime minister. You're like, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
It turns a regular golden retriever into a doodle, because it makes their fur curl. God.
Can it come in?
Hey.
Do you remember? Yeah.
I know,
already
right?
did.
COME.
There's
in,
so many puns we can go through, like with the marketing team. Like we don't even need a marketing team. That's how like brandable this Cum
Yeah.
Gum is.
Can it come in like the the swirled like strips of that
like bubble tape.
bubble tape? Yeah. Can we have gum tape?
I can
And they-
imagine all the people buying like cum tape, thinking it's something else
Yeah.
and not gum.
It's like, hey, I put this tape on the end of my penis, but I'm
Yeah.
still coming. What's
Still
going
coming.
on?
I thought this would stop me up for good, so I could store for the winter. But no, I'm still coming right through this.
I come more when it's warmer out.
You really?
Yeah, it's hard to come in the wintertime. I'm cold. I don't feel comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, firm okay from Leland.
I think this is a chat
Yeah.
that you need to have with your doctor.
Charlie lives in a
Really?
building without any heat.
Yeah. I just find it hard to come in the winter. I'm always just trying to stay warm.
What are you jerking
Yeah.
off on the subway? What do you mean?
Yeah, I only jerk off on the subway. That's where all my friends are.
One time I was with a guy and he came and he came on me. It's fine. I love it sometimes. And it was cold.
Whoa.
It was so weird how quickly it
Did it
went
come
from
through a
hot cum to.
fridge?
I don't know.
Did
We
he-
couldn't figure it. It freaked both of us out. He's like, my cum's never been like this chilly before, and I'm like, are you a ghost? It was the weirdest thing ever.
Just having sex with Mr. Freeze over here.
Right? And I'm like, oh, so this isn't cum, it's ectoplasm. Got it.
Who are you gonna call?
Charlie
A doctor.
Oh,
man.
every
That's
day
great.
we need to call our doctors,
Yeah.
please.
I got an invention idea.
Okay.
Did you bust on my face with it?
So this
Yeah, you got
is,
one ripe and loaded over there for us, Leland?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
This is a version of a shoe that's like a cowboy boot, but the bottom of it is like a flip-flop. So it's like a cowboy boot sandal. So it goes up above your ankle like a cowboy boot would, but then when you get down to the foot part, it's like a flip-flop.
Do you get to hear that signature
Yeah.
when you walk? Oh my! So it's like almost an anti-spur.
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
You know when
Yeah.
you hear spurs, you're like, oh shit, someone badass just strolled into town. They
I'm-
sound like bad business. But then you hear a cowboy flip-flopping into town, and you're like, oh, I got nothing to worry about
I'm
here.
going to take it a step further. The spur is also attached.
Oh,
So you hear the
shit.
flip and then the spur.
And you don't even know what to think at
Yeah.
this point. They're like, should I hide my wife and daughters in the barn, or should I get my shotgun out?
Yeah, that is not somebody that you will get in a gunfight with.
Oh.
No,
You're
that's terrifying.
This person is insane.
I saw someone in Times Square wearing flip flops last night, and I thought I'm not gonna mess with that person.
They have nothing left to lose.
Exactly,
If they're
yeah.
wearing flip-flops in Times Square, they don't care if they get hurt.
No, they don't.
They've
give a
already
fuck.
been.
Internally, they're ruined.
So I had that one, and then the other idea I had for it was a cowboy boot that turns into the toe shoes. You know what I mean?
And so it's just real stiff leather that
Yeah.
you're like sliding your toes in between.
Exactly. You gotta put some lube in there before you get it
yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my god. It's
Brutal.
for people who really just want the in-betweens of their toes abused.
in. Yeah, it's for when you want to ride your horse to a creek and then walk through the creek.
Yeah. I really feel the earth.
Exactly.
What's the flip flop one for? When you want to hit the beach in your boots?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
For when you're walking on the beach, but there's a bunch of snakes around that can bite your
Yeah.
ankles.
And you can't tread on them in a regular flip-flop.
No.
You got to tread on them in these.
Yeah.
Do you have like a name for like the flip-flop boot, cowboy boot?
The rootin' tootin' flopper.
The rootin' tootin' flopper.
Now is
Oh
the
my
flip flop
God.
attached in any way to the top of the boot?
So it would be, you know how the flip flop has like a strap that goes over the top?
yeah.
Like the thong part?
Yeah,
That
the
goes
thong
That goes
part.
between
the
your
big toe?
toes?
Yeah.
There's a middle piece that goes from that to the rest of the cowboy boot.
Ooh.
The cowboy boot tube, I guess, would be
Okay.
around your ankle.
And so how much of your real foot is like exposed?
So your whole foot, except for that, like a regular flip flop, and then just one strap that goes
And
through
then,
this.
it just goes
tube
straight up,
around your
up to
ankle.
the ankle
Yeah.
and like however
and
high
I'm
you want your
thinking
boots to go.
high, like up to the
High
knees.
boot.
Wow.
And then you get the flip spur.
Oh, the flip spur. Oh my god.
For the casual cowboy.
Yeah. Cash cowboy.
Cash
This
cowboy.
is my impression of the guy that would wear this.
Uh-huh.
Walks in a saloon. I'll take a whiskey. Put an umbrella in it.
Oh my god, I love that.
That's beautiful, Leland.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
The rootin' tootin' flip flopper.
The rootin' tootin' flopper.
Flop. No, just a flopper.
Yeah.
You
We've
don't
already
even need a
got too many
flipper.
words with rootin' tootin'. We got a shortened flip flopper.
That's awesome.
Oh,
man.
that's
Would it
great.
be real leather or faux leather?
All real leather.
All real leather.
It would take an entire-
So vegans can't purchase these shoes.
No, not at all. They wouldn't be able to pull it off.
No, they
anyways.
wouldn't.
It would take an entire cow's worth of leather to make one shoe.
Oh God! So 2 cows per pair?
Yeah.
That could be the slogan. 2 cows per
Two
pair.
cows per pair.
Cows prepare.
2 cows lay down their lives.
Their lives.
Their lives. So you could root and toot and flip and flop all the live long day.
Yeah. The hard part is the spurs. It's made out of cow bones.
How are the spurs connected?
It's just connected to the back of the
There's
tube.
a little piece of plastic that keeps it intact.
Just some string.
Yeah.
What are spurs for?
They're to kick your horse, make them go fast.
What?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
literally
so
just
weird. I know, man.
stab your horse.
Can you
Wow.
believe that that people in the 1800s used to like abuse other things?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The more I learn, the more I do. The more I believe.
The more I learn, the more I do.
The more,
more I
I
learn.
I've been trying to learn more.
Yeah.
And it hurts. Everything was bad for a while, and some things still are.
Man, are we singing Coldplay again?
I know.
I got an invention.
Some things will bad for a while.
You got an invention, Charlie?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Why didn't you throw that thing into a rough and tough saloon and watch it get the shit kicked out of it? What do you got?
All right, so everyone's obsessed with celebrities, right? We all
I know,
wanna
I am.
know about celebrities. Who are your Mary? What are your top 3 celebrities that you're obsessed with?
Obsessed with.
Yeah, yeah.
My
Who do you
God.
care about?
Well, my biggest celebrity crush is character actor Sam Rockwell. Do you guys know this person?
Oh, I don't.
Oh my God.
So wouldn't you want to know Sam Rockwell's secrets? That's what you want to know,
Absolutely.
right? Wouldn't you
Yeah.
pay good money to know his secrets?
I would pay at least what's ever in my pocket right now.
Oh, yeah.
At least.
Some Cum Gum. So my
He just
invention.
gets a letter in the mail with Cum Gum.
Yeah.
It's like, tell me what you know.
It's kind of like a service. It's a what's it called? It's a confessional for celebrities where you pay to hear their secrets. It's kind of like Cameo. You know Cameo? Where
Yeah.
you can pay for celebrities to say it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, but for their secrets. And the more you pay, the deeper the secret is.
Oh.
So you could pay like $200 to learn a silly story about a night out on the town, or you could pay like $10,000 to learn about like their childhood.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
And the celebrity picks how deep they want to go based on the price.
Do you have
point.
to like sign a release that says
That's
you're not
it.
going to tell people?
That's it?
You got to sign an NDA. Yeah, you
Okay.
got to sign an NDA.
I'll sign any NDA for anything.
Wouldn't that? I would sign it. Huh.
Okay.
It doesn't even have to be a celebrity. I'll fucking sign. You guys got one right now? I'll sign it.
What?
I love this shit. I live for
It's a
it.
great way to let us know where your boundaries are. with
Yeah.
people.
Right.
I'll sign anything.
Yeah.
I do not break any secrets.
Yeah. Yeah, the celebrity writes up an NDA,
Okay.
therefore everyone's protected in this whole process.
Can it be done in person at like a Catholic?
That was going to be my
Confession
question.
booth?
Yes.
How do we get access to this lines of
It's
communication?
at the Church of Scientology in LA.
Okay.
You have
And
to also fly to LA.
Well, there's one in New York. There's one on 46th Street.
oh yeah,
Have you guys seen
Okay.
it?
I feel like aren't there like multiple locations?
I know there's one here, and I think there's one in Queens. I just
I
made
think
that up.
there's one further uptown too, and like the
Up in Harlem? They
no
got
in
everything
Midtown.
Harlem. Oh, okay.
God, sorry, I just got so bored. Where are we talking? Midtown? What the fuck? Yeah, this is just there's one in Midtown too. Yeah.
So what do you want to know? Like, I want to know
Absolutely.
what gets Chris Pratt off. You know?
Oh,
All right,
Yeah.
I want to know what Celine Dion is tortured by. Like, what keeps her up at night?
Titanic. Knowing all she did was write a silly song, she could have saved those people.
Oh, Titanic, you mean? Titanic is a killer
Titanic.
show. Mary.
Titanic.
Titanic is a amazing show. Go see it. I don't think it's around anymore.
You guys talking about Titanis?
I haven't got
It's
my
just
shot
a-
this year.
Is it just like the movie Titanic, but there's a ringing in your ear the whole time?
Yeah, the boat makes it there, but you're just like, I think I gotta go to the ear
And
doctor.
then the ringing keeps switching each ear, and you're like, wait a minute, wait, was it in the other ear, or has it always been in this one?
It's a horror movie, like a subtle horror movie.
Yeah, and then it just distracts you from the tragedy that was the Titanic.
I don't think it was a tragedy.
A bunch of white people did die.
Yeah.
But actually, probably most of the crew were the
Yeah.
people that died.
That's real tragedy.
When the help dies, that's not ideal.
We're back to Coldplay, baby.
When the help dies.
When the help does.
When the help dies.
It's not ideal.
It's not
It's not ideal. That's not a good day.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? What would you pay for? What would you pay to hear the worst thing that Kim Kardashian's ever done? How much money? If you had millions of dollars, how much would you pay for that?
Starting at 40. I'm gonna haggle her.
Okay.
I'm gonna start at $45.
For the worst thing.
You're gonna say 45, but because she's so fucking rich, she'll be like sold, and because she'll think you'll mean 45K.
Yeah.
And so you'll, but like you're only gonna get for $45, but she has to disclose. It's a perfect idea.
We sign a contract.
Yeah.
And then you'll hear about that time she pushed a guy off a bridge. You guys
Yeah.
know that about Kim Kardashian? She pushed a guy off a bridge.
Yeah.
I heard you weren't supposed to talk about this, Charlie. You
mean-
signed a non-disclosure.
Yeah.
I mean, cut this from the episode.
Is there someone knocking on your guys' front door saying, Charlie Dawson?
3 men in suits.
Yeah. They just.
What's the
What's up, Leland?
What's the most you'd have to pay?
Oh, it goes up to the millions, baby. You know
Millions.
the Met Gala tickets? How like you can pay up to like millions of dollars to go to the Met Gala? It's kind of like that.
Wow.
Do you get to choose your own price for those tickets?
You can pay. It's $50K for a ticket, and then you can make a donation, and everyone can see how much you've donated. So it's kind of like a flex.
I love it when people can see that about me.
I'm going next year.
Yeah, you got the 50K
Yeah.
Got the
and $1
Yeah.
slide up.
Yeah, they put me in the bathroom. I'm the attendant. Well, anyways, Mary, what's
Did you got another invention for us?
Yeah.
So, okay. So, so I had Cum Gum.
Yep.
Get this. Cum Gun.
Okay.
Okay, I can see where this one could lead to military use. Honestly.
When she said that, I was gonna make a joke like a gun that shoots cum, and I
Dude,
didn't make that
this
joke.
is my invention.
Honestly, that would kill morale for the other side.
That's
just getting
right.
doused
Well-
in cum.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Some people might
That's
like
what
it
I'm saying.
though.
Well, because I started off the nuanced idea of a cum gun being it's like a gun that you shoot someone and then they have an orgasm. But then I realized that is already in existence in the movie Orgasmo.
What's
Okay.
this?
Have you guys know of Orgasmo?
No.
It's one of Matt Stone and Trey Parker's first movies ever, the South Park guys. And Matt Stone plays a Mormon who wants to get married to his wife in like the big Mormon church, but can't afford it. So he resorts to becoming a porn star to make money to get married to his Mormon wife. And he is Orgasmo, this superhero that like gives people orgasms. And he has a gun called the Orgasmerator that gives people orgasms when he shoots it at them. So I'm like, I can't take this idea from the South Park guys.
Honestly, that would
watch
be
that.
pretty inconvenient.
Yeah.
As a man, to just have someone shoot orgasm into you, and you're like, well, I was going to go grocery shopping, but now I have
But
to
now
go
my
change my pants.
all my dopamine is completely depleted, and I can't leave the house now that I've been shot with the Orgasmerator too many times.
You just have the DMV, and you're like, okay, I got to. I guess.
Do you guys sell
Wait.
boxers here?
Hey, Leland, finish the riff for me. It really fell off in the middle there.
What did you get shot with a cum gun and you lose all your dopamine?
Yeah.
Do you lose dopamine when you come?
Absolutely.
I always feel pretty charged up after I come.
Well, that might be.
You should
That's
talk
probably
to a
because you
psychiatrist.
do it in public, and the rush of adrenaline is what gets you out of there, my dude.
Oh, man.
And so, cum gun, it is a gun that sprays cum, ropes of it, just a lot, just like this is the gloppy stuff, opposite of the cum gum. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Also, this would be great for like police officers.
Yeah, it's a
Instead of-
safe way to stun somebody because they're like, oh, what the fuck? Because they just got
That's a straight guy getting hit with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
Ew.
Ugh.
And like in that moment is when you do your second line of defense, which is either safely like cuff them up or shoot them with an actual gun.
I thought you were going to be like, shoot them with an egg gun so they start growing babies on them.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. New invention just born right here with that egg gun. I love that.
Hit him with the uterus.
An egg slingshot.
An egg slingshot.
Hit him with the uterus.
Hit him with the uterus.
Yeah. Stop resisting.
The cervix won't let us through.
My dad was a felon's right arm.
What?
So
Wait, what was
I don't understand
do
this
you guys not
riff.
get that?
what was
It's-
that?
so
What was that sentence?
It's a guy
dad
who just
was a
committed.
fellas
It's a guy who
rep.
just committed a crime, running from the cops, and he gets shot with the semen and the egg on his arm, and then the baby grows into a
Yeah.
human being, and so their dad is. I guess their dad would be the gun.
Yeah.
My birthplace was a felon's right arm.
And then those babies are also.
So you are the child
What the hell's going
of
on
a
right
cum
now?
gun and a
Oh, okay.
and a pussy
That's what slows
slingshot.
them down is they have to raise the baby.
Yeah.
They're like, oh shit!
like, I can't
And the
rob
baby
this.
starts crying. He
Starts
stops.
breastfeeding.
Can't rob this bank anymore. This baby needs to be fed. I do love the idea though of a cum gun just shooting so much cum that it like weighs someone down,
Yeah,
and they're like
yeah.
stuck
And it
to the ground.
solidifies.
Yeah,
It gets all crusty, and they have to. And they can be apprehended so much easier that way.
that's great.
And the cops just want to be covered in cum all the time, so it's like they get to have fun with it too.
What a stinky crime scene that would be.
Well,
Yeah.
depending on what kind of cum bullets you're using, I guess.
Yeah.
Pineapple scented.
There's other.
Loads.
I eat a lot of asparagus, and sometimes my cum will be all asparagus.
Oh, Charlie.
What does that
I
mean?
love the strands.
I mean, does asparagus translate to cum the same way it does to piss?
In a major way, Mary. In a major way.
Yeah.
Oh man, well,
My girlfriend loves it though. She's like, "Oh, you've been eating your veggies. Happy for you."
she's glad you're finally
Yeah.
taking care of yourself.
Yeah, we'll have to have an asparagus flavor for cum gum
Oh
for
my
sure.
god,
Oh, yeah.
you guys can have that flavor.
There's
I'm just
three.
I'm gonna load up my gun with just traditional loads.
Is there a sniper rifle version of this?
Oh my god.
You can gum someone from a
from,
distance.
from miles away. Oh my god, that actually kind of spills over
And
into
you-
my third
you
invention.
can you can only shoot it after like a couple weeks of not shooting it because it needs to like
Yeah,
build
it
up.
needs time to like
Yeah, she's got
to
a pair
really
of balls
reload.
underneath it.
It needs to
That's-
literally
You
reload.
look at the guy behind the gun after he shoots. She's just like, "Oh, thank God."
I love the idea of the cum gun. Instead of having like a clip or a magazine, you just put a pair of balls and then you change into a new pair of balls.
You could tell you need to reload when those little fuckers are looking depleted as
Yeah,
hell.
Reloading.
But when they're juicy and saggy, you know you're gonna have a clean
Yeah,
shot.
yeah.
Oh God.
Man.
This is the most uncomfortable episode I've ever been a part of.
I have never
I'm
felt
not-
more in my element.
I'm
Yeah.
very sex negative. I'm not very sex
Yeah.
positive. This territory scares me.
We need some big balls for this cum machine gun.
What would a tank be like? A tank
Oh
would just
my
be like
God.
100 balls around the edge of the tank dangling off,
Yeah.
bouncing around as it hits terrain.
Oh my god. Some of them are hairy. Some of them are not.
Some of them
Some
are
of them are
shaved.
Mexican.
Yeah. Some of them. Oh
what
my
is-
god. That's great.
Hey, Leland, I got another invention.
Okay, yeah. What?
Shit.
What the hell do I do with this big guy?
Plant that thing in the ground, let it grow into a big old corn stalk, and then rip it out to make popcorn. What do you got?
Oh my
Beautiful.
god. That was
so
beautiful.
I want to
Leland.
take this away from a sexy angle and get nasty with it.
Okay.
All right, so you guys know those horse carriages?
Hell
Like I
yeah.
said, it's World War II outside.
I know, right?
All right, we gotta hit the bunker real quick, folks.
Horse out there right
Horse
now.
carriages and outside it's like 21st century out here. You hear that?
I'll show you horsepower.
So I love the idea of a horse carriage. It's very romantic and sensual.
Oh yeah, there's nothing more romantic than being jostled about
Yeah.
over cobblestones.
While an animal poops.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I feel bad for the horse. I love horses.
I do too.
I feel bad. Like look them in the eyes. They're not happy with their job.
They have those little flectors around their eyes, so we can't even look them in the eyes.
In the eyes. And even if we
Keep 'em
could, I'd be
impressed.
uncomfortable with it.
Yeah.
I want to get horses out of the picture, but I still want the carriages. So my idea is to employ an animal that we have too many of that we don't like. My idea is a vermin carriage.
Oh.
Rat carriage.
Rat carriage, a possum carriage, mouse carriage,
Raccoon carriage.
raccoon carriage.
You can't take that carriage by any trash cans.
No,
They will
no,
stop
no.
and rifle through
Pit
them.
stop around every corner.
Yeah.
Because I like the carriage, but like, man, leave the horses alone.
Leave them
Horses have
alone.
feelings. Rats don't have feelings.
This is something from like an early Disney movie, you know? It's
No, it's not.
like the fairy godmother
No, it's not.
You're
pulling her
defensive.
pumpkin carriage with rats and mice.
It's from Narnia.
God, yeah.
You know?
It was Ice Queen and the
Ripping
Rat
off
Queen.
Cinderella's entire aesthetic with
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
invention.
I love that though. Just a rodent-powered
Carriage.
carriage.
Yeah.
How many are okay?
How many
so
rats?
are rats stronger than we think they are? Which yes, they are. But like,
We
is it
need
just
about-
is it going to be like a train of like 90
Oh yeah,
rats?
couldn't be like one rat.
This is what I'm thinking.
You wouldn't go anywhere.
No.
He'd be trying. He'd be trying
Oh
hard.
my god!
I told a friend about this, and they said there could be a mini version, 2 rats with a mini carriage for little rats to be carried around it.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's one
transport
idea.
rats.
So that
from
doesn't help us at
trash
all.
heap to trash heap.
So
Yeah.
for us, my idea is a Trojan horse filled with rats that are working little bicycles in there.
Oh my god!
Okay,
You know,
that's fun.
pushing it along.
There's like little rats that are like managing it too
Yes,
with little
with a
schematics.
clipboard. Yes,
Yes.
yes. And so we don't have to see the rats.
No.
They're employed. We pay them, I don't know, peanuts, and then
Yeah, they'd love that.
Can
love
it?
that.
We'll pay them in Cum Gum.
we'll pay them in Cum Gum and Cum Guns.
Yeah.
That's what we threaten them with if
Yeah.
they don't move.
Can it look like a real horse?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like act like a real
Yeah,
horse,
yeah,
and
like-
then someone, some kid comes up to pet it, and then just rats come out and get on its arm.
Is that how real horses treated you, Leland?
Yeah, I've been scared ever since.
Oh, and there's at least 6 or 7 that are powering the tail, so to go,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
the
God,
little
you do
switch.
a good rat.
A good rat?
Yeah, you do a good rat.
That was a horse tail
Oh,
swishing.
you do a bad horse tail.
I guess I just sound like a rat. Yeah, I do a good rat.
So
Oh, that's
I think there could
funny.
be levels to it, where it could be like the tiny ones for rats carrying other rats, and then there could be the Trojan horse with the rats in it. And then there could be a really big Trojan horse with mini Trojan horses with rats in that
Holy
Trojan horse
shit.
for Trojan horses to ride
That's
on.
for like a bus, a Greyhound bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pulled by that.
Exactly.
Can it like, you know how these carriages sometimes they have hay? They're like hay rides, and you sit on the hay.
Yeah.
Can this one just have bags of garbage?
Yes.
Those
We-
dumpsters.
You're just sitting on bags of garbage. Jessica, isn't this romantic?
You're like, oh, this smell reminds me of home.
Jessica's actually just a wooden doll with rats inside of her.
Yeah, like it is because it is foremost like for a romantic setting, like you said.
It is.
Like this isn't about getting to work. This isn't about getting cross town. This is a date spot
Yeah.
essentially,
Yes.
a date destination, and a lot of people can't get dates. So, you know what?
Whoa.
We're gonna have to provide some dates
Yeah.
All
for
of
these
our
people.
viewers get dates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear me, viewers? We're all hot. Will this help?
We will stuff a Trojan horse in the shape of a date filled with rats for you viewers. If you use the promo code when you sign up.
This whole thing was an ad. Mary landed the plane. We appreciate you, Mary.
That's great.
Oh yeah.
Can we guss up the rats? Because I'm thinking if we have
Guss
like
up?
if we have like
Oh, like Gus Gus from Cinderella?
The hell? Are you
Sure.
from the 20s?
Gus?
Gus up?
oh,
Gossip is-
how else would you say that?
No, I'm
Spruce.
Okay.
spruce.
Yeah.
Bruce,
You
what are you?
spruce up a room, you gus up an entity.
My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right, my bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm thinking like 40 rats
Okay.
pulling this carriage filled with garbage bags, and maybe they have nice little bows on them
Shut
or
up.
little boots.
Oh
Beautiful.
my god.
I love it.
I like little coats too.
Yeah.
With really nice with like a nice lapel.
Yeah.
And just like really like detailed like what do you know little
Elbows.
elbow patches.
Oh, elbow
yeah,
patches.
like little rat
cufflinks.
professors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want these fellows to be stitched together well.
Monocles,
you know?
nice aftershave.
One of
Yeah.
my favorite parts about the horse-drawn carriage is the sound that the horse, the clip clop. So can we put little horseshoes on every rat? So it's just tiny little. Tiny little clip clops.
It's thousands of little clip clops. Oh, man.
That's adorable.
Thank you guys for running with that
Yeah.
idea.
Thank you.
That was an amazing invention.
That was like
you
probably.
guys
I didn't
And
think
then the-
gave
anything was
life
gonna
to.
beat Cum Gum, but
The horse-drawn carriage guy has like 40 little whips. That he whips them all with.
because at this, he's been working with these rats for so long. He knows them. He knows their temperaments,
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
he knows which whip for which rat needs be whipped.
And which nene for which rat.
Yeah,
He's wearing the rootin' tootin' floppers. He knows.
they're all tied together. All the inventions.
This is a guy I would see wearing a cowboy boot flip flop. I got another invention.
Oh hell yeah! I can't
Hey,
wait.
Put it in a net. Let it turn into a butterfly, then release it. What do you got, Leland?
Is that what you
Tweet,
do with
tweet.
butterfly?
That's what I do with caterpillars.
Okay,
Yeah. Put them in a
put it
big
in a
net.
net.
Put it in a net.
Put
Put it in a net.
a net on it.
If you like it, you better put a net on it.
Put a
Because she's
net.
gonna run
Yeah,
away.
yeah, put a net.
If you're
Okay.
afraid your girlfriend's gonna leave you, put a net on it. So
This
she
is
Leland, slap me across the face with it.
a.
can't. Wait.
He just blew her nose.
Oh, it's gonna.
This
Katie,
is.
we're recording. Katie.
You're all right. This is a.
You need to break up with her right now.
Okay, stop. This is a pizza guillotine.
Oh.
So this
This is how you slice a pizza.
is how you slice a
with
pizza,
guillotine.
and it's got like the exact slices, so like a star pattern basically, and it comes down and slices all the slices, and then goes back
at
up.
once.
So you don't have to do the like
shrinky.
Yeah, the different-
Yeah.
circle motions.
I love that it's one dynamic drop because I was picturing the pizza on like a Lazy Susan and like just a regular guillotine, just like doing half.
Yeah.
You know, spin the pizza, do the other half, spin it again. And,
No,
but
it's a
no, none of
full
that.
Star pattern
Yeah,
comes down.
it's just one fair drop, and you've got a fully sliced, perfectly sliced pie.
The
No.
only catch is that it has
Oh.
to be done by an angry revolutionary French mob.
Yes.
Okay.
So every pizza place will have to employ
Yeah.
6 to 10 Frenchmen who are angry about
And
taxes.
who are singing.
Yeah.
As well as one
Beautifully.
hooded man.
Yeah.
One
Vive
giant
la
hooded man.
France! And then they cut the pizza. Enjoy your pepperoni.
Yeah. They're all French, but it's an Italian restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah. They conflict a lot.
Yeah.
When it comes time to.
That's why you go for the tension.
Yeah, exactly.
It keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Italian guy's like, hey, can you make it a garlic bread? And they're like, I only do the pizza chopping.
Can you hear the slices sing? Oh, that's great. I love that. The pizza guillotine.
Yeah. Pizza teen.
Pizza teen.
Hey.
Perfection.
And it catches each slice in like a wicker basket underneath.
A wicker. A wicker.
There's a
'cause
big
that's
ball
what
of-
they would have
That's
for
what
the
you put-
heads.
yeah,
Is there a big ball of dough like crying when it's happening? My boy! My boy!
Is the pizza like putting up a fight before it gets guillotined?
Yeah.
Like, I was framed. It wasn't me.
It's got a
Mark my
little,
words. I'll be back.
got one of those little pompous wigs on.
Yes.
Those little like powdered wigs.
A bunch of garlic knots watching from a window.
Yeah.
Too soon.
One of the garlic knots is too young to understand what's even happening here.
Yeah.
It's sad and delicious.
Sad and, that's a great slogan. It's sad and delicious.
Yeah. It's sad and delicious. Oh, that's great.
That's great, Leland.
That's a really great one. I have so many inventions.
Yeah, you got another one? Hit us
Yeah.
with it.
It's also cum themed,
Is it
which
cum
which I feel is done to death at this point. So maybe I'll skip to my next one,
Okay.
which is there's so many. It's a perfume for dogs, and it smells like shit.
So you can know when they're around.
Well, because that's why I brought this invention here. I wanted y'all's input because I want to know: should we market this to the dogs or the owners? You
Wait,
know?
why does it smell like shit?
Because dogs love the smell of shit.
Oh, it
And like to
literally
them,
smells
it's like
feces.
decadent. Yeah, it smells
Okay.
like sex to them.
Well, God, with the sex, Mary. Mary's like, my next invention is sex, cum, orgasm.
I've had to stifle myself. I'm like, I wrote so many cum inventions.
This,
I'm like,
this dog is like, can you smell my new fragrance? It's Chateau Le Anus.
yeah. And that's where I put a little dab on your anus
Yeah.
for the dogs.
I do like the idea because, like, dogs will meet each other and smell each other's assholes to see what's up. So maybe you could be like, hey, you don't got to go back there. Just smell my neck.
Smell my collar.
Smell my collar.
Yeah, just imagine. I can imagine a little dog just with his paw, just dabbing his little paw, dog wrist, and his little dog neck.
Now, how about, I like this, it could be useful if you want your dog to go to a certain place, like if you want him to like go to his crate or a bed or something, you could spray a little bit of the shit perfume there,
Yes.
and they'd be attracted to that area.
Yeah, that would be perfect for like training, like potty pad training, like crate training.
Can the,
that.
you know how perfume bottles, the old-timey ones, have like a little spray?
Yeah.
Can the nozzle for that just look like a dog's asshole? You just
Or it's like just one of those squeaky toys.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
the dog just bites.
It's like a fire hydrant toy at the end of it.
Yeah, or like a little bone.
And then would it be possible to smell like shit to the dog but smell like nothing to the human?
No, it's not possible. Couldn't.
Yeah.
We've tried in the labs
Okay.
to like
Yeah, yeah.
the,
So this
lab,
is
the
in the
labs have
labs?
tried in the labs
They've worked tirelessly.
to get this to work.
So this would be...
Tirelessly.
This dog's working on it.
Yeah, those poor fuckers are running themselves ragged to get this, to get it to not smell like shit to humans, but
This
it's
would be
just not
only
possible.
marketed to humans who think their dog is a bit socially awkward.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're like, I will put up with the smell so that my dog can make some friends.
So my dog
That's
can be
sweet.
comfortable, and I
fun.
can remain in my misery that I've been in my whole life.
Whoa, it took a turn there.
Yeah, it really
Took
did.
a hard left.
No, in terms of naming this dog perfume, I thought something fun. Max body spray, or what is that?
Oh yeah,
What is
like
that?
instead of Axe,
but like Max is such a dog's name.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Mary
Max
put in
body
work for the
spray.
pod.
No,
Yeah.
I got high once, and
That's actually what we recommend to all our guests.
Yeah.
Smoke a little bit of weed.
Yeah.
Think about dogs.
and then run it by your drunk friends, and whoever like makes the whatever loudest noise you hear, you're like, all right, that's the winner. I'm keeping
That's
that
it.
one.
I love it.
But you got another one, Mary? We're coming close to time.
I
and
Yeah,
do.
Cannot wait.
Run
for
through the ones you
Chipotle.
wrote.
God. Okay.
You know we're sponsored by
man, God, I
Chipotle.
have 3 more.
Dude,
Jesus.
just do them. It's
Yeah,
great.
rapid
Okay.
fire, rapid fire.
Okay. We got the fart stifler,
Fart stifler.
which
Okay.
is it's the only rectal insert that will stifle the sounds of your fart
Mm.
and like
But increase the smell. It's called silenter but deadlier.
Yes, that's better than what I had, Leland.
What did you have?
Oh, well, it was just you could change the sound of your fart to a different sound,
Oh.
like running water, music, sounds of deep prayer, chatting on the phone with your mom.
These are all
And
more
porn.
terrifying than a fart.
Porn?
Oh, and porn.
Well, it's like for when, like, you know, you bring a partner back for the first time and you have sex, you really want to fart, but you're like, oh, we haven't reached farting terms yet, and so you're in the bathroom, and you're a loud farter. Your farts are all volume and no smell, and you got to stifle this somehow. So what's least embarrassing? Like having them hear you fart in the bathroom, or hearing them talk to your mom on the phone
Yeah.
in the bathroom.
But you can only. I like the idea of the condition where you pick your sound and then that's it for
Yeah,
forever.
you only get one.
So someone's like, man, every time you eat beans, there's a large group of church people praying in the next room.
I'm a very holy person. What can I say? Okay, the other one is the awkward silencer, which is it's the only app on your phone that will terminate any awkward silence. Well, here's what you do: you open the app and you click the cringe button, and then Ideally,
It's just a sound that goes like, and everybody knows. They know that's like, okay, we gotta start talking, or else this thing won't stop going.
That's God, Leland. You're making all of my inventions so much better. Because what I had is that the awkward silencer has like millions and millions of like Wi-Fi spots all around the world, so that like when you click the cringe button, miles away there will be a really weird sound, whether it be like a weird siren or someone screaming or like. Just, it sounds like a giant metal thing rubbing up and next to... And then instead of being awkward, you both can be like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
And then talk about that for a while. And
You're
then
like...
the ominous wonder that it passes over the both of you will erase any awkwardness that ever existed and bring you closer together. Because the person that doesn't know that you've just awkward silenced them... doesn't know that sounds of war that they might be hearing is actually just an app.
Oh, so you're just like, hey, I know I just told you that your breath smells, and then we pause for a second, but does it sound like the Iron Giant is masturbating a couple miles away?
And like, if the Iron Giant were doing that, you would completely forget about that weird little thing that person's
sure.
Yeah, you would be concentrated on that.
Now, what if they brought it up after the moment's over? Would you just have to keep clicking the button?
Well, it just depends on what level of deception you're comfortable with, I guess. If you've been lying to yourself and others your whole life, then by all means, click, like, you
Keep clicking it.
keep clicking
Yeah,
it.
keep lying.
But if you are a little uncomfortable lying, then maybe this isn't the app for you.
Ooh,
maybe
another great slogan.
if you're bad at lying, maybe this isn't the app for you.
Yeah, it's a slogan based off who shouldn't use the app.
It's great.
Yeah, I love
And like
that.
these days, everyone is comfortable with lying, so it's like we're alienating nobody.
Yeah,
So
everyone
Yeah,
was.
for sure.
We've been lying to you this whole time. We're not even here right
this
now.
isn't a podcast, is it?
No.
I knew it. I walked in, I'm like, oh my god, there's not even microphones in here. This is okay.
I've been lying about the sounds of my farts for forever.
People just think you just call your mom
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
I just thought of, to go back to that one, what situation would you rather the sound of porn over a fart?
In what situation?
Someone's like, are you farting on this airplane right now? No, I'm just watching a gangbang scene.
Dude, I'm just watching some bukkake.
But then it's also super stinky, so it's like... So you hear porn and smell a fart. You're like, what the fuck is this guy next to me doing? Am I in a fever dream?
Yeah, and that will make the person question all of their senses.
Yeah.
And thus, then you can literally gaslight
You
them
can gaslight them, yeah.
into thinking that, I didn't fart, what are you talking about?
It would be the gassy gaslighter.
Yes, the gaslighter. Oh, that's perfect.
That's great.
Oh, that's great.
Mary, do you have any other
Let's
inventions
see.
before we wrap up?
Okay, it's one more. Maybe. Okay, I will
Hit
do
us
it.
with it.
It is cum flavored or
course.
cum themed again. And this I came up with Rome again, and and this person named Carlos, who I think knows you, Charlie.
Noah? Carlos Noya?
Maybe.
Carlos who?
He's a guy that I met last night. And when I said I was doing this podcast, he's like, "Oh, Charlie Dawson." And I'm
Oh,
like,
nice. Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, some guy named Carlos. He was sweet.
Glasses?
Yes.
Yeah, I know Carlos.
You know Carlos?
Yeah,
He
from
was-
way
he
back.
was so
Nice.
cool.
He's a sweetheart.
And he kind of came up with this one because we were
Okay.
just talking about cum a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Come With Me.
Okay.
It's the only app. Notice all of one. I'm like, it's the only blah blah blah. It's the only rectal insert. It's the only app on your phone. It's the only app on your phone that will allow you to simultaneously orgasm with anyone around the world.
Whoa.
So what you do is you start masturbating.
But you don't see them.
Well, it depends how you want to use this app. Because there's an audio, you can come with them audibly, visually. You could also do meetups. But basically what you do is you start masturbating And then once you're about to come, then you open the app and then you click, I'm going to come. And it connects you in the world with someone else who's also coming at that exact same moment.
For sure,
And so
always guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There'll be like 3 women on this app, and the rest will be men.
Yeah.
Oh, men. And then you get to, like...
Kind of nice, so you get to come with your boys. You get to come with your
That's what I'm
fellows.
saying.
Yeah.
It'll bring people together.
Yeah.
It'll bring unity to all sexual people.
I
Like
like.
someone asked you what you did last night. You're like, I came with Jerry from Idaho.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
We came together and like you can and like so you click the thing and it like either their vision. It's kind of like chat roulette.
Yes.
But like,
yeah. I remember
but like
that.
with coming together.
I like
with
the
me.
idea of like, and anonymously, like you have sensors connected to you that can tell when you're about to come, and so you open the app when you start. And then it's like a bar that slowly raises, and when it gets to the top, you come.
Yeah.
So someone sees your bar. They don't know your name. They don't see your face.
They just know you're
They
coming.
just know you're coming.
Yeah.
And that gets them off.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
Oh,
That's
that
great.
is so fun.
You don't know their gender.
No,
you don't
no,
know
no.
anything about them, but they're about to come.
You just know that they're alive, just
Yeah.
like you, in the most intense, real way right now.
That's all people want is connection and come.
Exactly. Connection.
Connection.
Come next.
God,
Oh
did
my-
we just
We've done
come
it.
up with a new mobile wireless network? Connection.
It's fueled by cum.
Here at Connection, get the worst coverage nationwide.
We could get
the
fucking
stickiest
Ryan Reynolds
coverage.
to be the face of it too.
Yeah.
He's got Mint Mobile. Now he's got Connection.
This one's Ryan Gosling.
yeah. Let's
man.
get all the Ryans in on it.
Yeah.
Well, I think that we're just about done. Mary, we have one more segment left.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So this segment was invented by our past co-host, no longer with us, Mia Faith Hammond.
Okay.
And we start
I'm
off-
so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so sad to hear of her passing.
yeah, she's gone on. We start off hating this, but now we love it. We think it's fun and quirky. You have to give each one of us a sincere compliment, knowing you will not receive one in return.
Oh my god! Oh my! I feel like I'm back in my childhood home.
Yeah, sorry. If
Really
this
brings
is
me back.
traumatic, you cannot do
Oh,
it.
not
if you
at
don't.
all. This
couple-
is so much less traumatic than my childhood. Don't worry.
Couple caveats. My compliment cannot be apartment based.
Okay.
And Charlie's compliment has to be good. It can't be backhanded. It can't be a sly remark. Gotta be a
It's
compliment.
funny. The minute you said that, my compliment for Charlie popped into my head. I'm like, ooh, wait, that might not be good.
That's called an insult, Mary.
Yeah.
No,
Hate
but
to
like
tell ya.
for you, it might be considered a
Throw
compliment.
it out there. Who gives it? They're just caveats. Who cares?
Okay. Well, Charlie, you're a little freak, and I, as a fellow freak,
Uh-huh.
I really appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
You're a weird, sly little guy.
Hell yeah.
And,
Hell yeah. I'm into it. I like this. I'm not gonna lie.
ain't no one could do that the way you do, Charlie. In fact, if someone did, I wouldn't want to hang out with them.
Oh, boy.
But the fact that you do it makes me want to hang out with you even more.
Hell
Because
yeah.
you're such a weird, slimy motherfucker. and you need to be stopped, but I don't want it to stop. Does that count?
Top 3 compliments for sure I've ever gotten. Hell yeah. Hit Leland with
Oh, Leland. You're just one of the kindest, most sincere, like you're so witty, but then also like so humble and like grounded at the same time. And you're one of those people where it's like, oh gosh, I could be having a bad day. I could be feeling really weird about myself. But like if I talk to Leland, I know I don't need to like worry if they like me. I don't need to try and impress them. I just know that they're a really genuinely good person who I can feel safe and comfortable to be myself around.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
You can't
that's
say
it.
thank you because that is
That's
a
a
compliment
compliment.
back.
Oh yeah,
so.
yeah. I hate gratitude. Anyway,
Segment over. Mary Martin, thank you so much. Those were
Thank
great
you.
compliments.
this was so
Mary.
fun. Thank you guys
Where
so
can the
much for
people
having
find
me.
you?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, they can find me at home. Just kidding. Don't come to my house. I am Wrestle Crow on Instagram. That's wrestle like the act, and Crowe, like the bird.
Great handle.
Not Russell Crowe, the actor.
No.
Gotcha.
That's where I'm at on Instagram. And then you can also find me on Twitter. My name is Big Boss Blaze 69. And you will understand why I am called that when you arrive at that Twitter. That's Big Boss Blaze 69. At that.
All right.
Hey, give me a follow on Instagram at Charlie V Dawson. Leland, hit him with some more info.
I'm at Leland Comedy on all the social medias, and we're at the Idiot's Catalog or just Idiot's Catalog on all the social medias. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. We put out these videos of the podcast a week after the audio comes out.
Look at our faces, damn it.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Look at
Send us a email at theidiotscatalog@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We want to hear your invention ideas, your problems you want us to fix with an invention. Give us a compliment. You're not going to get one back,
You're
baby.
going to get one back. You don't deserve it.
No.
And as we say to end
And
every
every
episode,
Every episode.
God,
God.
that
wasn't
I don't know what that word was. God, that wasn't Shirley. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for listening.